All right. Thank you so much for your fantastic patience, dear leaders. Time now to start the call, and I respect all of you who are here on the call in time. I hope my voice is loud and clear, and I hope all of you are listening. Okay, perfect. I got it louder and clear. Great, brilliant. Cool. We have a lot of you here on the call today, and it's definitely a great sight to see so many of you. I feel this timing kind of works because we've been doing different. Do you see one family? I hope this is clear now. The audio is clear, and you all can hear me perfectly. Thank you so much for your kind time, and thank you so much once again for your kind patience. And I respect each one of you who have been on the call already in time. Without much of ado, today's call is going to be a bit more about, of course, what you can see on the screen, the Ultra Shockwave promotion. But this call is also going to give you a little recap on what our powerful binary 1:3 compensation plan means. Now, I do understand that most of you here are great leaders, fantastic business builders. But sometimes it's important for me, being a part of the network team, let you know on probably what are the misses, on probably what could have been better, on probably how you could have maximized the compensation plan. And today, this meeting is going to be all about that. At any point in time, you feel that the audio is breaking, please make sure to write here in the Q&A section. To start off, the first 10 minutes of our call is going to be about the compensation plan. It's going to be about the bonuses because that's how you would understand where and how Ultra Shockwave promotion is one of the most powerful tools that has ever come to you. All right, to start this off, let me go ahead and share the classic whiteboard screen. I so love this. Trust me, I so love this. There used to be a time where the whiteboard was the best thing to do and to have. I hope the whiteboard is visible to you. Can you see the whiteboard? Rafael is on the call. Thank you, Rafael. I hope the whiteboard is visible here. Can I just get a quick Q&A? Can any one of you type on my mobile or on the Q&A section if the whiteboard is visible to you? Perfect. Yes. Lucy, hello. Rafael, yes. Mafo Kochas, yes. Perfect. The whiteboard is visible. All right. Beautiful. Now let's go ahead and get started. Firstly, welcome to the fantastic business plan of C1. Thank you, Ben. Thank you, Linda. I got your answers. Thank you, HH. Brilliant. So let's talk about the first bonus of C1. Please remember the first 10 minutes of this call is going to be about the compensation plan. And after that, I will tell you on how the Ultra Shockwave promotion will be one of the best fits where you can maximize the compensation plan. Brilliant. Let's start it off. The first bonus, as you all know, in our compensation plan is the direct sales bonus. Direct sales bonus refers to the bonus that you as an existing C1 member makes by sponsoring new members with a product. For example, we have Travaila as of now. You get a certain percentage on the total volume, which is about 15 to 20%. And that's the first bonus that one makes in C1 by sponsoring customers who acquire different products. And as of now, it's Travaila. Of course, in the next few days, you'll be hearing about some more great products that you can earn the direct sales bonus on. The second, as and when you start growing your team, as and when the duplication happens, as and when the multiplication happens of your binary tree, you start earning something powerful, and that's called the C1 bonus. Also known in the other industries as the binary bonus. Earlier, this used to be called as crowd bonus. Now, the beauty of crowd bonus is today, if you are the person out here and you sponsor on your left and right, like you know, we have a binary structure, which is left and a right leg. A left leg and a right leg. There are only two positions that you can ever open. The beauty of binary is that it impulsifies your growth. In different compensation plan, like the hybrid or the matrix compensation plan, a person can go ahead and open multiple positions, and in the multiple positions, there are a lot of width and stability issues. Of course, the wider leg, people always thought about it earlier, the higher is your profit, but the wider the leg, the lesser is your stability. However, in a binary, you get a combination of both profit and stability. And especially when we talk about the C1 compensation plan, where we are going ahead and giving you the C1 bonus or the binary bonus in 1:3 format. That's right. So 1:3 is one of the most important terms of our compensation plan, which technically means that you sponsor one person directly on your left and on your right. Now you have an option to maximize the compensation plan by going ahead and sponsoring one more person on any of the other legs. So it can be a person who is on your right leg, let's say this structure that talks about, all right, let me share this. Wow. And we have our fantastic CEO here with us, Martin. So welcome. I was just going through the compensation plan. All of us can hear you, and we have more than a lot of members here on the call today.
I can see that.
So
congratulations, Raj.
Well, it's one of the most important topics today that we are discussing. That's the fundamental in how to maximize your compensation plan, and therefore we have more than 500 of us here on the call today. And I think this timing is right for all of us. So, yeah.
Yeah, reaching your potential is always very important. But in order to reach your potential, you also need to know the basics. And that's what you're going to learn from Raj right now.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your presence. All right, continuing. Like you can see, we are here. It's already going to be 6:30. C1 office never sleeps, and that's one of the examples that our CEO has set. Comes at 8:30 in the morning, leaves at 6:37, and makes sure that he's available. Going back to our compensation plan. You have an opportunity to sponsor one more person on either of your legs. Let's say, in this example, it's the right leg. Now, what has happened earlier, you saw you have one person, one of your newly sponsored or one of your sponsored members on the left and one on the right. That gives you a 1:1 income. Now, let's take, for example, now you have two. So here, the one stays as it is. and you have 2. And you can maximize the compensation plan by doing 1:3, and that's one of the most unique compensation plan that can ever exist in the industry. And when I say this, I mean this because I come from different backgrounds and different network marketing companies. And one of the impulsive growth that C1 has seen is because of 1:3 binary compensation plan, which technically means the higher is your depth, the more stable is your structure, and the more profitable you become. And therefore, binary is one of the best fit, and especially with 1:3. Now, dear leaders, you can set this as an example for different things. Let's say this person here is A, and A has himself a fire package. A sponsors B, who takes a fire package, because that's what is called duplication and multiplication. And let's say everyone in his 1:3 binary bonus structure has a fire package. As you know, fire pack is having a potential of 1,250 BP. Let's say we use this in the example here again. So 1:1, which means now you have one person on the left, one person on the right. This, in this example, is 1,250 and 1,250 BP. Going ahead, another one, 1,250, another one, another one out here, not on the left leg. Let's use the same structure. Is 1,250. So now a simple calculation: 1,250 BP times 4, or rather 1,250 times 3, because you have 3 on the left, on the right, and 1 on the left, is 3,750. Now, if you have to maximize your compensation plan, what happens? This goes off, which means you're able to balance in the ratio of 1:3, and here you get an earning closer to 500 euros. This is the binary bonus, or also called the C1 bonus. Now, as you all know, that when this structure keeps getting bigger, most of you start earning something called the matching bonus, and this is our third bonus. For matching bonus, the simple requirement is you need to sponsor at least 5 direct downlines in order to earn 5 levels of matching bonus. First level gives you 10% of a maximum to your crowd bonus. The second level gives you 10% plus 10%. Third level gives you 10% plus 10% plus 10%, and this goes until the 5th level, 5 levels. Now, if you can see, I've written this in a weird way. You can say that, Raj, why did you not write here just 20% and 30% and 40 and 50%, making it simple? That's not how the calculation works, right? The calculation works in a different way. Because at every level, you have different accumulation of matching bonus that cannot be more than the binary bonus. And therefore, probably, let's take an example, that left and right, these members are your first level. Second level, probably the second level, the person here is an active, growing business builder, and he has a lot of members. Now, let's say this is his team. Perhaps this person out here is your third level, and even he is starting to build the business. Now, let's say it's A is you, First level will be this, second level will be this, third level will be this, and then it goes on to 4 levels. So probably on your first level, your 10% might just be, let's say, €100. But on your second level, since we do have a powerful business builders into this leg who are constantly building the leg, your 10% from the first level plus your 10% from the second level, which is €100, plus maybe on second level you're earning €500. This is how it defines in your entire matching bonus calculation. A lot of you do a mistake, and the mistake is to sponsor your own people, my friends, my relatives, my wife, my spouse in the first level, second level, third level. And that's when you start working on their positions and you start generating some matching bonus. Therefore, in the business, it's always advised to make sure that your first 4 sponsors are actually the business leaders. They are the ones who will be going ahead and doing the business in a serious way, who are actually serious for the business. They are the people that will then grow your matching bonus. After the matching bonus comes the residual bonus. Of course, like a lot of you have seen, that there's been a drastic change in the residual bonus. Earlier in C1, most of you got a residual bonus, which was probably beyond the calculation and the imagination. And trust me, there's been a lot of instances in the past that the company has given out residual bonus like crazy. And you all know that. However, residual bonus has been recalculated, restructured, that the total sales of products and services, not the NFT packages, the total sales of products and services that gets accumulated in a month, 20% of that is taken out and is divided amongst the leadership pools, which means the team leader 1, 2, 3, coordinator 1, 2, 3, manager 1, 2, 3 star, and it goes on, provided they have maintained their activity point. AP is going to be an important factor because that's how the system that calculates the residual bonus knows that you are active and working. In the past, we have noticed that a lot of our members who were inactive, doing nothing, just a position was out there, even they started receiving residual bonus. And that's when you look at the manipulation of the compensation plan comes in. However, now things are progressing in different ways. So most of our products and services that you see that will be available, as of now, we do have Travelia and PlanTax, MetaShare, for example. They are the ones contributing towards the residual bonus, and the residual bonus is then divided amongst members who maintain their activity point as per their level, as per their network level. And out of this 4 bonus, the first bonus, like I said, you do earn a direct sales bonus, but this is more like a core business. But the first bonus, technically a new person earns in C1 is the power of 5. Power of 5 is a bonus that every new person earns in C1, because if I have joined in today, if I've signed up today, and I take a package, NFT package myself, and also within 15 days of my sign-up date, if I sponsor 5 members in my team, directly sponsor them, I earn something powerful called the Power of 5 bonus. This bonus is a promotional bonus. So therefore, I did not say this as the first bonus, because these 4 bonuses, the direct sales, the binary, the matching, and the residual bonuses are the core bonuses. They are the core of the compensation plan. Power of 5 is a promotional bonus that is going on for a long time, but it's not guaranteed that this will stay. So therefore, any new member joining in has an option of maximizing their income by achieving the Power of 5 bonus. All right. So now the question might come that, Raj, whatever you said, we know about this, but tell me something new. All right. Let me tell you something different and something more powerful. The compensation plan here is to reward the active and producing members. Most of you here on the call are the active and producing leaders. At the same time, I also know that a lot of you still need to gear up with your income. Now, let me take you through the Ultra Shockwave promotion, because now you get a little recap on the compensation plan. I'm sure you all knew about it, but you got a little recap on the compensation plan. Now, let me tell you how this compensation plan can be maximized using the Ultra Shockwave promotion. All right, so I go ahead and stop the screen sharing here. Ultra Shockwave promotion. Now, in the Ultra Shockwave promotion, we have 2 fantastic packs. The Light pack and the Pro pack. The Light pack is priced at €110. That gives 40 BP to the uplines, to the entire upline, 110 points upon activation to the person, and 5 activity points for 1 month. Along with this, when we talk about what is the powerful content, we do have 2,000 core bits and 2 node NFTs as well. Where the Pro pack is a little higher pack that gives you, that's priced at €550. That gives the upline 200 BP, all the uplines, 550 rank points, 5 activity points, 10,000 core bits, and 10 node NFTs. Now you can look at the core bit offering and the node offering. We have kept it hand to hand. We have kept it exactly how it is. The maximum APs that you get out of this Ultra Shockwave promotion pack is for 3 months, 5 AP. If I buy 1, if I buy 5, if I buy 10, does not matter. I get the max of 3 months of 5 personal AP myself upon activation. Now let's take another example. What is this bonus that's been added? Now, if you remember, we had something called the Power Up package, the first package that started. I'll come back to this example, but before that, let me take you again through the classic whiteboard. The Power Up pack offered 15,000 core bits initially for €500. This was a pre-seed round where we initially offered this amount of core bits at this price. Then it further switched over, the rates got increased. €550, you got 15,000 core bits. Slowly we saw that the max supply, the circulating supply, etc. had, of course, the max supply cannot grow, but the circulating supply started growing up, which means we then priced at the same, we did not increase the price, but we had to reduce the amount of core bits because every core bit mattered. And now if you look at all in these 3, the maximum that you got was BP, you got rank points, you got AP, etc. Nothing else. But with the ultra shockwave promotion, what you are getting is a shockwave bonus. This bonus is on top of whatever you get. A shockwave bonus is what you get as an extra. Because previously you never got any shockwave bonus, but now with this, you are entitled, and by you I mean to say each and every one of you. And you know what the beauty of shockwave bonus is? It does not matter what your team has done. If you yourself are active, producing, and making at least one of your directly sponsored directs, downlines, directly sponsored directs, if even one of them go ahead and take the ultra shockwave promotion back and you have one yourself, you earn at least 10% on the total sales volume that comes in. Let's go back to the slide and let me show you what the examples are with this. Go to the example, the ultra shockwave promotion. Now look at an example here. I am, let's say, a pro package holder. I have 3 directly sponsored downloads in this example. All 3 have taken a light package. Now, since 3 of my directs have joined with light package that costs 110, that's the total business sales volume. So 110 euro times 3. Now, if you see, I've written 1100 here and then 3300. This all calculation is in BP. But what I'm telling you is more towards euro. And that euro value comes in after your binary point becomes a business point that is eligible for you to get the amount paid out to you in BTC. So considering this example, 110 euro is the cost of a light package. 3 of my directs have taken the package. Total sales volume here is 330 euro or 3,300 BP. Now I receive 10% of the total sales volume, which is I receive 330 BP or 33 euro directly into my account balance. This ultra shockwave motion, as you know, started on the 16th of May and ends on the 31st of May. By this example, what I'm trying to tell you is, even if one of your directly sponsored downlines are taking the ultra shockwave promotion back, activating it, you automatically get entitled for 10% shockwave bonus. A few of you have asked me a question that, Raj, does the structure have to be like this? Like I'm here and then people are here. Is this how the structure needs to be? Well, I can tell you one thing. This is not how the structure is. This is a representation. This is a representation or an illustrative example of a structure. It doesn't have to be this. In real world situation, in actual binary tree, what happens? Let me show you. Let's take, for example, I have this beautiful structure. That's me. I wish I was you. But let's say that's me, of the top leaders. This is my fantastic key shining stars. And then this goes on, probably on. This tree becomes my power leg. And that's because a lot of members are duplicating what I have done, and perhaps this tree as well keeps growing on and on and on, goes on, becoming another leg. Now I am here at the top. That's me. Let me color myself in yellow. It is so good to be back with this drawing board. Trust me, I've been missing this. Because all of you, I know you can relate to this. If you have a pen and a paper, if you have something digital, the feel is different altogether. That does not make us an old school network marketers, but it makes us techno entrepreneurs, which means we're using the Zoom platform. We're going ahead and using the whiteboard and still using a pen paper feel. All right. Let's say the person in yellow is me. Probably the person on my left and right, immediate, I have not sponsored them. Let's say my upline had done it for me, or one of them was sponsored by me. Now, probably another person here in yellow is somewhere here. This person here is somewhere here. The ones in yellow that you can see. The ones in yellow that you can see. This is another one that you can see. And let's say probably this is another one that you can see. All these members who are circled in yellow are my directly sponsored downlines. So it does not need to be the same structure like you've seen in the example, but no matter wherever you have placed your directly sponsored downlines, if they go ahead and take the Ultra Shockwave pack, he has taken Ultra Shockwave pack, any of the pack, as long as this person is your directly sponsored downline, you were the one to place him somewhere. You were the one to place this person. You were the one to place this person here. You were the one to place this person to support your teams. You knew that this person was a potential leader, so you've supported him. So any of this person that you see they are marked in yellow, they are your directly sponsored downlines. They are your, what we call the industry is directs. They are your directs. As long as they have taken the Ultra Superpower Pack, Ultra Shockwave Promotion, Ultra Shockwave Promotion, Ultra Shockwave Promotion, and you yourself have an Ultra Shockwave Promotion Pack. If in this example you see 5 of my directors are actually the holders of Ultra Shockwave Pack, I am eligible for 20% Shockwave bonus on their total sales volume. Each one of total sales volume are eligible for that. Now let's get back to the presentation once again in order to understand a little bit more deeper. All right, I could feel a bit of glitch. Now it's back. This example, I'm sure you know it. Now let's take another example. This person out here is me, the one in the yellow. Now look at me, I have a light package. I don't have the big package. I just have the light package. But I have 4 of my directs going ahead and taking the Ultra Shockwave Promotion Pack. 4 of my directs have taken this. 2 of them have taken the light package and 2 of them have taken the Pro package. Now the total sales volume, which is 110, 110, 550, 550, that totals to, hold on, 13200 BP. If you look at these 2 examples, I receive 10% on the total sales turnover, which is 1,320 BP, which means 132 euros is what I get on the total sales volume directly in my account balance. Isn't this beautiful? If you're asking me what is beautiful, Raj, well, you as an upline here had the smaller package. It does not matter which package you hold, as long as you have any of the Ultra Shockwave promotion pack, you get the benefit of the total sales volume. Does not matter if a person or if a member under you in your team is a bigger package holder, you yourself are a small package holder, does not matter at all, because you still get the 10% or the 20% on the total sales volume of your downline directs. The other example makes it even more interesting. Imagine in the previous example you had seen 4 of your directs taking the Ultra Shockwave pack. In this example, you have 5 of your directly sponsored downlines taking the Ultra Shockwave pack, and let's say we have 6 in this example. You yourself at a pro package, you have light package holders 3 and pro package holders 3. With this total sales volume, you get 10%, rather you get 20% now because you have 5. As long as you have 5 and more direct downlines taking the Ultra Shockwave pack, you receive 20% on the total sales volume, and this becomes 300, close to about 396 BP directly in your account balance. Story does not really end here, because this keeps going on, and if you have more and more directs, in this example, this person has 5 new directs or all directs, it does not matter. Again, I would like to make this very clear. It does not have to be new only. It can be new or existing or previously sponsored direct downlines. Does not matter. That's also a flexibility that has been given. Generally, what the company wants is new. Also, you should be focusing as a leader for the new. However, it does not matter, because we want to make sure that all of you, even probably who are on this call, if you've joined because your upline asked you to join, or you just got a link to be in meeting, I just want to join. Okay, fine, let me hear what's going on in C1. We have seen a lot of things. Now let me see. It does not matter. For you, for me, the whole objective is to make you more rewarding and profitable. Look at this example, dear leaders. In this example, you have 10 new directs, all of them having some or the other light or pro pack, and you would receive the total sales volume of the 2 packages from your entire team, and 20% of that equals to 748 euros, close to about that. Does not matter which package you here hold on the top. It does not have to be the big package or the small package. Of course, if you have the bigger pack, it's great, because that helps you get the maximum binary bonus. But even if it doesn't not matter, you still get 20% as long as you have 5 and above. Now, one interesting thing I'd like to say here on this call, really interesting. The most interesting thing here from a business point of view is not only do you get the Ultra Shockwave bonus. Dear friends, I know most of you are here on the call, few of you are leaving, but this is where the most important thing comes in. You do receive an Ultra Shockwave bonus. You will receive a 20% Ultra Shockwave bonus. But apart from that, from your downline teams, you receive binary points. And imagine if you're smart enough and you follow what I said, 1:3 binary, you're getting the binary bonus you're making the binary bonus. Plus, if further your team at different level starts working, you also, as an upline, you also start earning the matching bonus. You're earning the binary bonus, you're earning the matching bonus, plus you're earning the shockwave bonus, which itself is huge. Because this is not based on your BP, but this is based on the total sales volume that is coming. Now, if in case you've missed me somewhere here, let me tell you again the most important thing. You are definitely receiving the Ultra Shockwave bonus. You are definitely receiving the Ultra Shockwave bonus. But along with Ultra Shockwave bonus, each one of your directs give you BP, BP. Each one of you give you BP, BP, BP. BP keeps coming in. So of course you're earning the binary points. You are earning the binary points. You are, if you are smart enough, you're earning the binary bonus and maximizing it in 1:3 ratio, which means probably you have lesser number of people here, but it balances with the number of people on your either legs, inner leg or an outer leg. You're earning the binary bonus. Plus you're earning, because of the structure, since you're getting BPs from across your entire team, BPs are accumulated not just from your direct downlines, but from your entire team. You're earning the BPs and you have a structure. You're also earning something called the matching bonus that goes up till 5 level. And this itself is quite a significant. Along with this, you are earning a 20% shockwave bonus. Now this, if you look at, just with this small little promotion, the profitability is far more superior. The profitability of re-engaging, the profitability of reactivating your old members, your old teams, this has gone high level. Because it's just not one shockwave bonus because of which all of you are here. It's also because of the binary. It's also because of the matching. And you are getting almost everything with this fantastic promotion. Answering one of the questions that I see here written, Raj, what's going to happen with my core bit? You said you have core bits, right? You do give core bits here, the core bits here. Is it available for streaming or taking? Well, I can tell you, these core bits are available for claim and stake from tomorrow onwards. So even if you've bought the Ultra Shockwave pack yesterday, day before yesterday, or you've started that from the 16th of May, does not matter. From tomorrow, you'll get an opportunity to claim and stake these core bits in your preferred pool of 6 months, 12 months, 24, 48 months, whatever you want. You're claiming them and staking them. You're getting a reward. You're getting what is there with you, whatever you've gone ahead and staked. But apart from that, you're earning more core bits as reward, at least for 6 months, if that's the pool that you want to put all your core bits into. Go ahead, you can do that. So, answering the question, it will be live from tomorrow, the claim and stake feature. Please remember, claim and stake was only applicable for the power packs. Excuse me. Claim and stake was a feature, a tool that was only available for power packs, the 4 power packs, the Abu Dhabi Super Power Up, the Corbett Super Power Up, the Power Bundle, and the Power Up Pack. Only members holding any of these 4 power packs got an opportunity to claim and stake, earn the high APR. But now with this Ultra Shockwave promotion pack, all of you who have these packs, anyone can be, it can be a light pack or a pro pack. If you own any of the pack, no matter how many packs that you own, you get an opportunity to claim and stake, and the APRs you can choose from, you can select what APRs that you have across the different pools, and that's again one power, because here we are not only talking about the business, we are also talking about what lies for you ahead in the future. If you go ahead and look at this as just a shockwave bonus, as just a binary bonus, it's just a matching bonus, trust me, over the time, these values that you see here will make you highly anticipated towards the drive that we see in the bullish run in the markets in the times to come. And that itself proves that the price point, either 110 or 550 euro, is itself less. It's underestimated because what you're getting in return is far more higher. This is what you can do, and this is what you can check as well. So moving ahead and moving on with all the other aspects of the Ultra Shockwave promotion, we did discuss a few examples. We did see a lot of things. I did try and tell you and convey to you, most essentially, that apart from the Shockwave bonus, you also get BPs, which are transferred, BPs that are coming in from your directly sponsored downlines, BPs that are also coming in from your entire team. That BP, if you go ahead and smartly do this as 1:3, the binary, you are earning a higher profitability. You can do the calculation in mathematics yourself. But apart from that, you're also earning the matching based on your structure that you have. And of course, you're earning an Ultra Shockwave bonus. These are the few key elements that derive it. Now, I will not be diving more in deep about what is the terms and conditions, etc., etc. This is very much available with you in the back office in a PDF format. I have it. If you don't have it, please, I would request and urge all of our leaders to go to the back office, because all these terms and conditions are already written here. It's there in your back office as well. In case you don't have it, please feel free, ask me for it, ask your upline for it. If your uplines don't have this, please go ahead, raise a support ticket, ask for my number. We are here on the network team. We are always with people who are willing to grow, willing to work, and we have a big team now. The network team is headed by our Chief Network Officer, Kenny Nordlin, who himself has been a big networker from a different and a big network marketing company. He is one person who understands what the network, what you want, and also helps the corporate strategy to come into the existence. Now, this is definitely going to be a big game changer for most of you who are willing to go ahead and go all out, who are actually focused, determined to bring up what you've fought for. Last but not the least, dear leaders, one thing that I would like to tell you, whatever that you're doing here in the Ultra Shockwave promotion is also defining your next win into the incentive trip. The next incentive trip has also, the qualifications have also begun from the 16th of May, goes up until the August. So whatever you're doing here is automatically counted towards your incentive trip. Of course, since you have 5 directs, 4 directs, 3 directs, etc., this is also counted towards your PGV more essentially. And of course, since your team is also doing it and your directs, your 5 direct, 10 direct, 15, 20, 100 directs are placed within your binary tree, that also adds towards your maybe a lesser leg and a pay leg and a power leg volume, but it does add to your different legs. And if in case your focus is on the lesser leg, or also called the pay leg, it gets counted towards that as well. So now, along with the philosophy of maximizing the compensation plan, you also have a creme de la creme, an ice cream on top of an ice cream, a sweet dish topped, a brownie with an ice cream. I can just think of food right now. A brownie with an ice cream, which means you have a brownie that's an Ultra Shockwave promotion itself, plus you have the incentive trip, that adds on to the flair of you going ahead and qualifying for this. It's never too late, it's never too early. The point is, you need to do what you need to do. Last but not the least, I would like to tell you one thing here before I end the call. A last thing, in case any one of you thinking that, oh, Raj, well, the promotion had started on the 16th of May. Here it was 16th. You know what? I did not have a look at back office. I was a little occupied somewhere. No problem. Don't worry at all. In case you missed out the promotion from the 16th onwards, please remember that on the 26th of May, that's 26, let me write it properly so that you don't have any confusion. Let me use a darker color. All right. 26th of May and at 4 p.m. Dubai time is when the recalculation happens. What is recalculation? I'll tell you. But before that, let me also specify 31st of May, this promotion ends. So what is recalculation? A lot of you might be hearing the term, or if you have not heard it, let me tell you what recalculation is and how we are making it easier for our leaders, for our active business builders, or people who are re-engaging themselves, giving them a little smoother life. Now, 16th is when the promotion started. I need to have the Ultra Shockwave pack myself. And this recalculation, by the way, dear leaders, I'm talking about recalculation only happens on the binary bonus. It does not happen anywhere else. It happens on the binary bonus. Recalculation is always on the binary bonus. So 16th, let's say, for example, when the offer started, you could do anything. And today is the 20th of May. And after this presentation and meeting, you decide to have an Ultra Shockwave pack yourself. Whatever BPs that have been accumulated between 16th and 20th from all your downline teams, because obviously a lot of members in your downline, they have also gone ahead and bought the Ultra Shockwave pack themselves. And let's say you on the 20th of April, which is today, decide to go ahead and have a pack yourself. So all these BPs that you missed out from your downline team, from your entire team actually, not just your directs, but from your entire team, all this BP will be given to you if you have a package on or before 26th of May, 4 p.m. Dubai time. If you, as long as you hold the package, the Ultra Shockwave package, no matter whatever BP it is coming from your team, it gets added to you if you hold the package yourself. Now, in this example, today, you decide to have a package for yourself, and then all that your team, your downline team had taken, the Ultra Shockwave promotion, you get the binary right after you activate the package tip. Now, please remember one thing, that the first package that you activate will decide how much binary you're getting. Which means, if I go ahead, let me delete this here. If I go ahead and let's say, take a pro package today, 550, then my team, whoever in my downline, let's say I take a pro package, pro is here, pro package. Now let's say anyone in my team had taken a package themselves, be it light or a pro, light, pro, light, pro, light. This is my downline team. They might have taken some packages. So let's say I activated the first package, which is the pro package. The BP that I'm getting, the binary points that I'm getting from my entire team will be based on my first activated package, which means the pro is the highest package. So the maximally, I get 200 BP from the Pro package holder, 200 BP from the Pro package holder, a 40 BP from a Light package holder, again 400, 400 on all Pro, 400 BP on all Pro package holders, 200 BP on all Pro package holders, 200 BP, 200 BP on all Pro package holders, and 40 BP on the Light package holders, 40 BP on the Light package holders. I get all the BP calculated towards. Now let's say I activated not the Pro pack, but I have activated the Light pack. Then what happens? So let's say if I've activated the Light pack, then let's say a lot of members in my team have bought the Light, Pro, Light, Pro, Light, Pro. Same example, Pro, Light. Since the first package that I've activated is a Light package, the maximum binary that I can earn is based on my package, which means the maximum that I get from a Light package holder is, of course, 40 BP because I am Light myself. But the maximum that I get from a Pro package holder is not 200 anymore. It's only 40 BP. 40, because that's the maximum that I get because I have activated a smaller package. So for my binary here, the calculation of my binary points will be based on the package that I have activated myself, which is the Light package here. I get this for the binary. So now you understand that there's a big difference between binary and the Ultra Shockwave. For Ultra Shockwave bonus, it does not matter which package that you hold. But for gaining the maximum binary, it's important for you to have the higher package in order to get the benefit from each and every either Pro or Light package in your entire team. So yes, dear C1 family, this is what we call is an in-depth talk about how you can maximize the compensation plan. I told you about some tricks and some smart ways, of course, that you know it. I also told you one thing, that this promotion, the members who get the highest are the ones who are actually highly active in producing. It does not matter if you're an ambassador on this call today. It does not matter if you're a senior president on this call today. The Ultra Shockwave bonus can only be achieved if you yourself go ahead and have 5, 7, 10, 2, 1, whatever new directly sponsored downline in your team. So you get the Ultra Shockwave bonus if you do the things yourself. But binary, of course, you get it from the entire team. But of course, it's just not only about the binary, because Ultra Shockwave bonus itself is huge. So this was what was a little bit of insights about the Ultra Shockwave promotion. The C1 family, this was one of the representations that I wanted to make sure that all of you have in details. I know the calculation, the mechanics might be a bit different based on your business actions, but I am coming from and representing the company and the network. So what I say here has to be 100% apt. In case you wish to do the similar presentation in different languages, please make sure to go ahead and get in touch with me or anyone in the network team. We will make sure that that language is addressed, and most of you are making the maximum out of this fantastic Ultra Shockwave promotion. This was what I had from my end, dear fantastic C1 family. I really appreciate and commend the time that you have spent today on this call with me. And like I say, it's all about the passion. It's never about the time. I see a lot of you joining from different markets. That's already past midnight. So thank you so much for that. It does really matter when we have your time. Let's make the best. In case you wish to have more of such presentations, please go and write to me. In case you want to have a presentation in different languages, please go ahead and write to me or anyone if you're in touch with the network team. We would be doing this for you along with your teams to make sure you are in the bullish run because the time is about to come. The swap is going to be coming up soon. The exchange would be there. The BTC card, new products in the entire pipeline that we have waiting for us to get ready and be deployed to you. A lot of great things coming up at C1. And this is not a marketing hype. I would say once again, I am not here doing any marketing hype because I don't need to. And trust me, C1 family, if you are here, you've been here, you will see in the next few days, very shortly, some great stuff happening. And I'm proud that I see a lot of old members who have left us, who just talked rubbish about us, are requesting, pleading to come back to C1. Yes, we did take a lot of time. Yes, we wanted to do things in the best way for the network, and we are doing this. And thank you for your time, your patience, your belief, your trust. We are here ready to rock and roll, dear C1 family. The question is on you, whether you want to go ahead and start doing it. I really appreciate your time today. Thank you so much. Let's keep this momentum going on and let's make each and every individual who's a part of your team see them how rewarding. Give them not just the feeling, but actual benefits into their wallet once they start getting active again. Thank you so much for your time. Take great care. Have a great and fantastic business day ahead. I see you again